through them all. Episode number 162. Big ol' 162. That's funny enough. That's the temperature of my body right now, 162. So, I am the Beast Snow for this episode. This will be my flu game. Joined today back, Jordy. We got Cody back. Devin's back, and your boy Jake. He's also back. Full house tonight.
Act like I never motherfucking left.
Heck yeah, we got a great episode for you guys, as always. Before we get into that, support the podcast. Twitter, we're at TOPTERTA. YouTube.com/@TOPTERTA. Subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you can. We're on that road to what Jake said, 100. We want 100.
100.
And
100,000.
Nutball will be in the future. So apparently, I don't know. We're on Spotify. We're on Spotify and other big major podcasting platforms. Go follow, like, subscribe, rate us. 5 stars only. Yeah. So before I introduce what we're gonna get into, I got a good brother of the week that I want to share with you. Evan Michael Carter. He's our good brother of the week.
I saw this.
Yeah. He commented on our post. He said, "We need Nutball, the game of champions."
My boy.
Shout out to Evan Michael Carter.
Well, I'm glad someone's on your side, Devin.
Hey,
I'm on Devin's side too.
we're all on the same side. Okay?
All right.
And Matt, it's listen. Funny is money.
Red equals
Yeah.
green.
People getting hurt is also funny.
Absolutely, exactly. That's why Nutball falls into both of those categories. Millions of people out here just doing podcasts, just sitting around talking to their friends. How many of them are playing Nutball?
True.
Us.
I want to say a good 1%.
Not one. Not one. I defy you to find me one, and I defy you to find one with. I mean, somebody as funny as me. Not gonna happen.
You just can't do it because there's nobody that's funny as you. And you know what? There's nobody that can give the news quite like you, because that's what you're gonna do in this episode, okay?
You are
And then we're gonna
right.
slide into the gym in Jake's Power Hour, see what he's playing, and we're gonna see what we're all playing. I'm gonna tell you more of my adventures in Ghost of Tsushima and what I dislike about the game.
Oh shit!
And I'm sure we'll talk about what's that game called? Sea of Thieves? No, Black Flag. Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones.
Skull and sucks and sucks.
Scurvy, Sea Dog.
Cody is back. He's going to tell us what the Shadow knows this week. Will it be a TV show? Would it be a movie? His favorite board game? A book?
A new penis?
A new Bible verse?
Right.
Something that he got off of Temu? I don't know. We'll see what the Shadow knows this week. And then we're going to talk some wrestling. There was a press conference for a certain WrestleMania 40 that we will talk about. Lots of other things.
I want.
Jeff Hardy getting hurt again. We'll talk about that. And
Henry Guevara hurting somebody again. We'll talk about that.
and then Jordy is back. He's going to tell us what we got wrong. He's going to set the record straight. Last week we were perfect. Can we continue that streak again?
So I heard.
But before we get into that big old meat and potatoes of the episode, we're gonna play Do You Knowuh TOPTERTA. I'm gonna ask you guys a question, and we're gonna have a little discussion, argue, have a little laughter. All right, because I know Devin's the funniest man alive, as he stated.
Ain't nobody funny.
I
didn't say funniest man alive. I said funnier than anybody doing podcasts trying to play Nutball. All right. That may be very specific, but that's what helps me know it's true.
The GOAT of that, if you would. But here's the question. Everybody here watched at least a little bit of the Super Bowl. So I want you to tell me what your favorite part of the Super Bowl was.
When you feel it in your body, you feel somebody who make you change your ways, like hanging with your boo. It's Usher.
Oh, that's not even the word.
I know.
Keep going.
Damn.
No.
I hear the rest. You had me fooled. I didn't.
I thought we had Spotify on. What the heck?
Usher was the best part.
Damn, my favorite part is Pat Mahomes being in the exact same shape as me, running for 75 yards, with a 6'10" 40, not getting caught by anybody. It's my favorite thing. I love it. It makes me so happy. It makes me believe in myself so much so that I'm gonna try and fucking sign up for some arena football in the coming months.
He runs like a child with a shitty diaper.
Yeah, I do.
Like a child with a shitty diaper.
He runs like, tall Kyler Murray. Like, he sounds like somebody squeezing a whoopee cushion.
That's funnier than Kermit. That is funnier than Kermit. That's why you're just the funniest man alive.
Hey, what can I say? Yeah, can't wait for nutball. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that's my favorite because it annoys the piss out of me. Shout out, Dre Greenlaw. Get well soon.
Poor guy.
You see the 49ers fired their coach, like their defensive coordinator, immediately?
The defensive coordinator, Steve Wilkes? Yeah.
Yeah. I know exactly why, which is fucking hilarious.
Well, enlighten us.
He was out there playing like 5 deep nickel when they needed like just a few yards.
Yep.
Kyle was like,
yeah. Kyle Shanahan called the time. Exactly. He called the timeout. He was like, fuck this. Change that play.
Didn't help.
Watch that in real time. Nope. It didn't help. It didn't help, but.
No, because didn't he do the same exact fucking thing again?
Brother held the Kansas City Chiefs to without a touchdown for more than half the game.
And then just fell apart.
Listen, that's what happens in Chiefs games. Like, the Chiefs are going to be down because they're like, the Chiefs are good, but like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they're not like that good, but they're so well coached. Andy Reid is so good. Travis Kelce's so good. Patrick Mahomes is so good.
I know that hurt you to say.
Now, it doesn't hurt me to say because I know he's good. What pisses me off about Patrick Mahomes is how he's always like able to just run down the field, and I don't get it because he is so slow. He is so slow, and nobody can catch him. And it's not even like, it doesn't even look like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it doesn't even look like he's running fast. Like, it's not like, oh, he faked us out. This guy is fast. It's like, how the fuck is he making it there? That's how, not fast. But hey, whatever. We move on. Shout out Chiefs. Good job. I love Travis Kelce. Great. I'm happy for him to keep on winning. He's got a
hot girlfriend.
Love her.
I'm gonna go with Jason Kelsey's overalls.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Did you see him in the Rey Mysterio mask at the after party?
No, I did not.
He wore a Rey Mysterio mask of the same color. It was at the after party. Like,
it's hilarious because he found it on the ground and he's like, "I'm just gonna put it on."
Hilarious. I was real quick. I was listening to their podcast, and he was like, "I know you ain't never seen those 3 dance moves. When you ever see the belly takeover?" And she was like, "You were hip thrusting. I've seen you hip thrust." And he was like, "I know. We have 3 kids."
Yeah, saw that too.
I
I like his wife a lot. I think she's a great personality.
She's funny.
She still said fuck the Chiefs. She's
always fuck the Chiefs.
She's a good brother. I love Jason Kelce too.
Yeah. I though I didn't get to watch it, the clips that I've seen from it's probably be from the Nickelodeon broadcast. Apparently,
hey, I think I'm gonna have to start watching that broadcast because that shit is like Tony Romo is funny. He's like unintentionally funny, but like when Patrick Star and fucking SpongeBob, McCaffrey fumbled and whoever does Patrick is like, oh, shouldn't have done that. Or
yeah,
like something funny.
Grasp it.
Yeah, you gotta hold on to that ball. Firmly funny. Grasp it.
Yeah, oh dude, they were going in. And like
yeah.
At one point they showed Leonardo DiCaprio and SpongeBob's like, Leonardo DiCaprio, 25. that's his age preference.
Hilarious.
I was like,
They let that get away on Nickelodeon.
Hey, they slipped in adult jokes to Nickelodeon all
You
the
can't
time.
cancel SpongeBob. It's too late.
You
Yeah,
really
what you gonna
can't.
do?
But then, like, they had Dora explaining the rules and stuff like that. It's
Yo soy Dora.
like, and even the Dora person was kind of hating on him because at one point, I think somebody got hit behind the line of scrimmage, and they were like, Dora just popped in and was like, "You're supposed to go forward." Like, damn, all right.
Yeah, but I think like they're explaining the rules to children in ways that they'll understand, but it sounds condescendingly hilarious to people who know the game and play it,
Yeah,
which makes it much better.
yeah, I agree. So that's probably what I would look forward to next year is watching that version of the broadcast.
They do it for the conference championships too.
Oh, do they?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Good way to get kids into football.
Yeah.
Hey, I know I've said this before, but I just want to pop it up. You know what Japan's American Football Championship game is called? I just want to enlighten everybody who may have forgotten or is listening. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's the Rice Bowl. It's not a joke.
That's great.
That's what it is.
Hell yeah.
It's a good name for a good sport.
I'm into that. Nobody said the commercials. I thought the commercials were so much better than last year's.
There were good commercials this year.
We had,
My favorite one was the one the Jesus one that made all the conservatives mad.
Brother,
those
we're
were
watching
so
that. We
weird.
were watching that commercial, and I'm just looking at it, and I look over to Brittany, and I said, "Has he been like washing feet in every like still photo? What are they talking about?" And then fucking Jesus fucking didn't care or washed feet or whatever it said.
Yeah,
That was hilarious.
weird commercials. And
Jesus is too woke.
then what is that? The Temu ads, the 4 of them that they.
Oh my god.
God, damn, they
Or
have-
what do you mean? It
Shop
was
like
every
a
2 seconds.
billionaire, Temo. Shop like a billionaire, Temo.
I like the
Shoot
Dunkin'
myself in the
commercial.
fucking head, Temo.
We had some good trailers and some teasers. We had the Wolverine versus Deadpool one, Wicked.
Pop me.
Wicked looks good.
Wicked looks great.
It does.
But it's coming out on Thanksgiving. It's like, damn, that's a long ways away. But yeah, my favorite though, other than the Usher performance, other than the commercials, was the overtime coin toss.
Okay.
Are,
So I
are you about to?
I didn't know
Yeah,
about
go on.
this until afterwards. Are you talking about how the 49ers handled the whole situation?
The dude was like, "We want the ball," and
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes was like, "Bro, I'm about to win my 3rd ring."
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, listen. It's obvious they didn't know the rules,
How do you not know the rules when you're in the Super Bowl?
but it's they've recently changed the overtime rules.
Yeah, but
This is only the
refs
second.
voted for them.
Yeah. But like that's probably not going through his head. Although I think, as Fred Warner being like the defensive captain out there, I think he should have known. But
He said,
the
"Are you
the
sure?"
overtime rules. The way the ref said, "You want the ball,"
Yeah. That should have been a tip off. It'd have been like, no, no.
killed me.
No, I do not actually. I'm so fucking like easily swayed that I literally, if I was in that position and the referee looked at me and said that, I'd
Are you
probably be
sure?
like,
Nope. Uh-uh.
absolutely not sure.
No.
Actually, should
Sure,
I not
sure.
take? Should I not take the ball first?
Right.
What would you do?
Look, Kyle Shanahan's a great coach, and I get why
I
he
agree.
wanted it, but it wasn't going to come to their second possession.
Well, and you see now there's the TikTok show and they're like mic'd up, and as soon as the dude as Purdy got back to the thing, he's like, "Hey, so if we score, they get the ball, like they get to score again." I didn't know that. It's like, oh my god, dude!
Use check was useless, if you know what I mean.
Like that just hurts. Because yeah, when they said we'll take the ball, I was like, I don't know about that decision, but sure. Because
I mean, if it was-
asking if
Yeah,
it was
and-
the old rules, sure.
They changed the rule because in a Chiefs Bills game, Patrick Mahomes got the ball first, and he scored, and the Bills, like, Josh Allen didn't even get to touch the ball in overtime. He complained about it, rightfully so. Sure, it's a playoff game. You want the chance. So the NFL's like, yeah, maybe you're right. For playoff games, we're going to do it this way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
what happens if it's just so say the 49ers would have got a touchdown and then the Chiefs get a touchdown? Do they just keep going until one of them stops?
Yeah, then it would be next score wins. So it doesn't matter the next score after that, whether it's a field goal or a safety. That game is over.
Gotcha.
Well, it wasn't going to go to a third possession because KC was about to do a 2-point conversion, regardless. If they,
I would have,
but anyway.
Would that have counted as? Oh, never mind. Yeah, it would have counted.
Yeah, because they would have scored the touchdown, had to kick the extra point. If you go for 2, you're going to win or lose based on that. So they weren't going into double OT.
Right.
Yep. I know a lot of people are saying it wasn't a good game and they did not have fun. I think it was a great game.
It was a good game.
It was an awful game in the first half. Awful.
The thing about being an awful, like the dichotomy between an awful and good game is the first half, like once the game is over, nobody gives a shit about. It's how that fourth quarter plays out. And that's how it always is.
Yep. Yeah, you can ask the Falcons.
Also, shout out. Yeah, Kyle Shanahan did that too.
He sure did.
Shout out to Big Yeti almost knocking over a 80-year-old man.
Bruh. I'm fucking sick and tired of people on TikTok and Twitter saying that he was about that they are worried for Taylor.
He's abusive.
Because he's abusive.
Listen, here's the thing. Both of them even already talked about it. And like it's what you do when you're in a situation like that.
It was unprofessional.
Hold
up. Should he have done it? Probably not. But when you're like in the Super Bowl, you are a Hall of Fame for sure tight end, and you are mad at something. You can you don't even have to be fucking Travis Kelce. You can go up and yell at the fucking coach. I've seen it a million times. People who don't matter, they get shitty. They yell at the coach. Coach usually doesn't fucking care. He's yelling at you too. Like that's just how the game goes.
It's not the yelling that was unprofessional to me. It was the fucking almost knocking him over.
Come on, he didn't almost knock him over.
Yes, he did.
He probably scared. I watched the video. He gave him a little shake.
Bruh, he had one catch for 1 yard the whole first half. So
Maybe
I would be upset
better.
too. But I mean, 99% of the people that are like saying he's abusive or Taylor should be worried have not even played a sport professionally or competitively. So
exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you haven't played a sport, like you don't understand. Like there are emotions are running
levels
high.
to this shit.
Like after the game's over, Travis Kelce could fucking make out with Andy Reid. I'm sure. Like
plus
that elation,
the friendship that they have, and the respect and all that.
Yeah,
so
their dynamic. It happens. You think LeBron and Steph Curry have never yelled at their coach before? Like,
LeBron does it all the time.
LeBron is his own coach. Like,
well, and I'm sure he yells at himself all the time.
That just gave me a funny visual.
But that shit's getting so annoying. Oh, he should be benched for the rest of the next season. He shouldn't even be allowed to play. They should just kick him off the team. What?
Brother also threw his helmet like earlier in the season, and somebody was like trying to go get it to him, and he was like, "Nah, let him get it."
Yeah.
So it's like happens.
Yeah, I don't think that it was nothing that was like. It was nothing that made me look at Travis Kelce and think, "Oh, that's an abusive guy." He was just fucking fired up in the moment.
But I get it. There's like a ton more of people who are Taylor fans that just is probably their first Super Bowl watching, and they see it and they're like, but they'll understand.
My sister loves Taylor Swift. She is one of the ones who converted to football.
Aaliyah?
Yeah. And she's happy with it. So,
well, let her know that not all fandoms are like this, and a lot of us really struggle for most of our lives until we get a big win.
Also, fuck the Chiefs.
for sure. Fuck the Chiefs.
Go Broncos. But all right. Congratulations to
Let
Taylor
Russ
Swift
cook.
and the Kansas City Chiefs for winning the Super Bowl.